Welcome to this episode of your Morning Boost, brought to you by AWB Education. AWB Education is your partner in school leadership and is here to help you with your educational programming needs. You can find more episodes like this one along with our offerings of support and consultation at awbeducation.org. Here is your host, Adam Bush.
Hello and welcome back if you're joining us again. And if you are a first-time listener, thank you for spending some time with me today. This week, we are focusing on some of the buzzwords in education, and today's topic is the growth mindset. Growth mindset is that term that we've been using for years in the world of education, and it doesn't seem to appear to be going anywhere anytime soon. And for good reason. The world of education and, frankly, the world around us is constantly changing and evolving. The ability for educators to embrace the need to continue to refine their craft may be the most important attribute that leads to success. Personally, I'm approaching 3 decades in education now, and I can promise you that back in the 90s, I wasn't sitting in my classroom thinking, you know what? I bet in the year 2024, I'll be on a podcast attempting to help my colleagues around the world get through their day at school. I haven't done the research, but I'm guessing that the word podcast may not have actually been in Webster's dictionary before Y2K. And yeah, I probably just lost a good chunk of people listening with my Y2K reference. If you're wondering about that, feel free to ask one of your older colleagues, and I'm sure that will give them a good laugh. Boy, how we thought that was going to impact the world. COVID. But hey, let's get back on point. So a growth mindset is vital for success in this business. The hardest part of this is that you cannot just choose to have a growth mindset. It is a skill. It's not an attribute. If a person is not in a great headspace and they are stuck in a fixed mindset, it doesn't matter if they want to change. It will not happen until they get unstuck. On a Psychology Today blog from May 29th of this year, they talk about the power of a growth mindset, and they list 15 ways to develop one. The first one they list: acknowledge and embrace imperfection in self and others. That's right. It starts with ourselves, and it starts with knowing we are not perfect and embracing that that's okay. We aren't perfect. The human being will make mistakes as long as this world still spins around its axis, and it's okay to make mistakes. But how do we understand them? How do we learn from them? And how do we use them the next time to strengthen our ability to grow and develop? This blog goes on to identify even more, and they all have a central theme of understanding that great work takes time. It is okay to fail. We all know the legend of how many times it took to get the first light bulb right. All of those previous attempts were not failures, they were learning experiences. That is a growth mindset. Rather than being afraid of a challenge or change, it is actually a moment to understand that it is an opportunity for growth. What a great world we live in, where we have the chance to keep trying and trying and trying until we succeed in our attempts. We are truly lucky. Thank you for joining me today.
This has been your Morning Boost, brought to you by AWB Education. Find us at awbeducation.org to find out how we can help you with your educational programming needs. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a quick minute to leave a rating and review to help us reach even more people. Otherwise, enjoy the workday, lead with your heart, and we will see you next time.